Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Daisy Fox and today we are going to take a look and see what area of your life you're gaining confidence in. We have a new moon in Leo coming up. I think by the time this video is uploaded, it'll have just happened, so we'll still be in that energy, and we're going to look and see what area of your life are we gaining that energy of Leo in. New moon is great for new beginnings, and so I just felt like this was the reading that everyone needed to have and to hear this week. So we have 4 piles here for you guys. Pile number 1 is going to be this one right here. We have this amethyst, and then we have, I just love these little like color swatches that you can find at home improvement stores, and I thought that this would be so much fun. So once again, pile number 1, we are going to do this amethyst with this color card that has the colors Ginger Lily and Belladonna. For pile number 2, we are going to do this green Moonstone with the colors June Moss and Hedge. For pile number 3, we have this rose quartz, and the colors we have here are sweet papaya and timeless terracotta. And then for pile 4, we have this indigo agate with the colors winding river and Swedish blue. Now we also have some of the wild whiskers oracle cards here for each pile, so that's going to be your primary oracle card for your pile. So take a couple of seconds, you can pause the video if you need some more time, and pick a pile. You might feel called to one, you might feel called to multiple, you might want to watch all of them and then decide which one you felt resonated most for you. However you feel, you need to do it. You're not going to pick incorrectly, so go ahead, pause the video, take some time, and then the timestamps for each pile are going to be in the description box below, and I will see you guys in your pile. Bye! Hello there, pile number 1. Welcome to your pile. You have chosen this raw amethyst with the color card that includes Ginger Lily and Belladonna. Let's take a look at your Wild Whiskers Spirit Oracle card here. And you have Beautiful Butterfly. Brilliant harbinger of change, release me from my own dark chrysalis. And the keywords here are renewal, transformation, and adaptability. All right, so instantly something that I'm seeing here with your pile is all this beautiful purple. Purple is really the color that symbolizes intuition, your third eye, or your crown chakra rather, really. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. So it's possible that we might be gaining some confidence in that area of our life. But before I say too much, let's take a look at your tarot cards that we have here today. We have 3 separate decks that we are going to use for you today. So we're just going to get a few cards per deck and kind of see what areas of your life you're gaining confidence in with this new moon in Leo. So here we go. I'm feeling that one, this one, and this. And then we'll get it from our second tarot deck here and get 4 more. See that card. And this one. All right, my dears. Let's see what area of your life you're gaining some confidence in. So, go. We have the Devil. We have the King of Coins. The 10 of Cups. And the Ace of Coins. Okay. Pile number 1. What I am seeing immediately with these cards is a gain of confidence in the material realm here. That's something that I'm really seeing with King of Coins, Ace of Coins, Perhaps you're starting a new venture. And then we have the 10 of Cups here as well. So that's going to be talking about total fulfillment, having all of your desires and more met. And with the Devil here, the Devil can really represent just the material world. It can represent kind of being tied to the material world, but here I'm not seeing any sort of like negative message with that. The Devil is not necessarily a negative card. But yes, I'm definitely seeing you gaining some confidence in the area of possibly your career. So that's something I'm seeing with those cards. Let's take a look at these and get a little bit of clarification here. We have the Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Okay. Let's see here. All right, pile number one. Something that I am seeing here for you with this double card, especially now that we have the Hierophant here, I see that we're gaining the confidence to move away from possibly old traditions, old modes of doing things, old ways of doing things, and moving into a more productive, well, I don't know if productive is the right word, but a more prosperous area of your life, a more prosperous energy here. I see here with the Hierophant, I really feel like these old traditions, ways of doing things, possibly some sort of leadership in that area is becoming a bit outdated, and it can really tie someone down, possibly tie you down here. And so something I'm seeing is I'm seeing that you have an idea here. You have something that you've been wanting to go for. It's something that's going to expand your horizons, but it's been keeping you up at night. You've been really worried about how you are going to proceed with this idea. I feel that it is something in the material realm. I feel like it is something with your career, with money, with physical wealth, possessions here. And I feel that this is something that you want to do for the good of your family. That's really something that's coming through here for me, is I'm seeing that this is something that by breaking the chains of this old way of thinking, you're really going to be moving forward. And this is actually going to be something that is not just beneficial for yourself, but this is going to be beneficial for others in your life. And it will create new opportunities for wealth, for material success here. I really see like this card says, your beautiful butterfly card says renewal, transformation, adaptability. I definitely see a renewal coming your way, a transformation coming your way, where you're moving out of this stuffy, outdated, old ways of thinking, old ways of operating, so to speak, in the material realm, and you're moving forward. And I see that this is an area that you are gaining confidence in. You're gaining confidence in your in this idea, really, in this creative pursuit, in this idea, because I feel like you're really wanting to expand your horizons, but you're very concerned about the outcome of this, or you're very concerned about where this is going to take you. Is this going to be successful? Is this the right move? I see that you're really second guessing yourself here, pile number one. And with the purple here, I'm really feeling that it is very important to listen to your intuition and have confidence in your own direction, in your own intuition. You know what is best for you. You know what is best for your family, for your loved ones around you. And this newfound confidence is going to open up doors for you in the material realm, in your workplace, in your career, whatever that may be for you. And it is going to expand your horizons. And I feel that you know this. And I think that's why something's keeping you up at night with this. I feel that you know that this is going to expand your horizons. You know that this is going to be something that is best for you, and not just for you, but for your whole family or your whole circle, whoever your support group is. I mean, you might be single, living on your own, but you have friends, you might have pets, you might have children, whatever this may be. whoever these people may be, I feel that taking a step forward, going for this, like pursuing whatever this may be, this idea in your material realm, is going to expand your horizons. And I feel like you know this, but there's just like this hesitation here. There's just this worry here, this concern here about how this is going to turn out. And you just aren't really feeling confident enough to just go for it and do it. I feel like there might be some people in your life who are kind of holding you back, people who are kind of have some outdated ways of thinking, or maybe the ways that they're thinking, these, you know, their way that they maneuver in the world is fine for them, but it is not a match for you. You know what it is that you need to be doing. I feel that this is something that you feel deep down in your bones. It's a gut feeling for you. Your intuition is telling you that this is the right step forward, but there's just some stuff holding you back, and I really see that it is your confidence here. I notice too with this kind of stuff holding you back, there's lots of red here. Red can symbolize the root chakra, and the root chakra is a lot about stability. It talks a lot about stability. It's about feeling grounded, and I feel like there's something here that is keeping you kind of grounded and preventing you from soaring. It's very interesting. We see a lot of red over here, and there's still some grounding here. I mean, we still see that your feet are planted firmly on the ground. You know what's you know where you stand, so to speak, as you continue this journey. But we see we run into more yellow here as we move forward, and yellow is the color that represents the solar plexus, which is kind of symbolized by Leo, which is this new moon, that energy that we're coming into right now. So I definitely feel like you're gaining some confidence in the way that you move throughout the world, and gaining confidence to leave behind these old ways of thinking and doing things that are just not in alignment with you anymore. They're just not right for you anymore. So let's get a few more cards, kind of see a little bit more about maybe some advice for you as you move forward, as you gain confidence in this realm of your life. Maybe some advice for you, some practical things of what you can do to really strengthen this confidence. Maybe even some information a bit about what this situation might be. So let's just see. We're going to go with practical advice first and just kind of see where we go, see what your guides have for you there. So let's just get a few cards for you. There we go. We'll do those. All right. We have Temperance. We have the Ace of Blades or Ace of Swords. We have the Sun. Let's see, we're running out of room. Here we go. That way you can see all of your cards, pile number 1. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Perfect. Okay, so let's see here. One of the first things I'm seeing that the outcome is going to be great for you. And it's really interesting. We're talking about new moon in Leo. We're talking about confidence. We're talking about all of that. And one of the cards that Leo most strongly resonates with that energy is the Sun. So I am definitely seeing this confidence here coming in for you. I'm seeing a really good, happy ending. Everything under the sun is going to feel right for you. You'll listen to your intuition and you move forward. I see that on this journey as well, we're going to have some new ideas coming towards you. I feel like the advice here for you regarding this Ace of Swords or this One of Blades is you have some great ideas, pile number 1. You have some really, really good ideas. And I feel like you're being told here, a part of this journey towards more confidence in this arena of your life is to not second guess these ideas that you're having. They are just as valuable, just as important as these old ideas, these outdated modes of moving. And like I said, these may be not out, these ideas, these ways of moving in the world may not be outdated for everybody, but for you, you have transcended, so to speak. You've transcended this old way of doing things, of feeling tied down to these old ways, and you are gaining the confidence to start this journey of expanding your horizons here and am moving forward. I am seeing as well with the Wheel of Fortune that this is also very karmic. It's like it's time for you, like it's time. You're completing a cycle here with the Wheel of Fortune. You're completing this old cycle of being stuck in whatever this very traditional method of doing things, of thinking, of being. You're moving away from that. You're completing that cycle, and this is the beginning of a new cycle for you. Now, with the Temperance card, one of the bit of practical advice that I am getting here for you is that it's going to be important for you to not sway or shift from this extreme to this other extreme. I'm seeing that it's going to be important for you to keep a level head. We have this brain here kind of balanced between these two hands. It's going to be important for you to keep a level head as you move forward. I'm seeing and feeling, hearing that it's also going to be important for you to not burn any bridges in this journey here to feeling more confident in this new way of doing something, in this new idea. I'm seeing that while it is time to take action, to move away from these old, outdated ways of thinking, it is also important to remember to pace yourself. That is something that I'm feeling here. It's important to remember to pace yourself, to find some balance, to do this in moderation, so to speak. There is no need to jolt yourself out of this energy and jolt yourself out of this energy and slide into this other. I also feel with this Nine of Swords, as I'm saying that really popped out to me. So that can cause more worry, more stress when you're moving, when you're listening to your intuition and you're moving from this state of feeling kind of tied down to old ways of doing things and moving towards this new way of doing things. If you shift too fast, if you do it too fast, you might find yourself in a state of worry. You might cause a bit of issues. Now, I'm seeing that regardless, we're going to have a positive outcome here. We've got the Sun, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. I do feel that this is still going to work out for you. I don't think that there's anything here to be concerned about. I simply see that your guides are saying, hey, don't do anything crazy. Don't burn bridges here with this, whoever or whatever. I do feel like this is a whoever this may be that is kind of keeping you down, trying to keep you tied down to these old ways of doing things. It's important to not burn bridges with them. They might be useful to you later on in your journey. They might be helpful, they might be useful, they might be a tool in your toolbox, so to speak, for you to go back on and really, or lean on, or gain advice from possibly. I'm seeing that this is not totally useless here. I see that you've definitely gained some wisdom and some knowledge, and that this person does have wisdom and knowledge to share with you. However, it is important to not allow yourself to continue to be tied down by them. You will experience a lot more happiness, success, and you're going to have new ideas coming towards you. While also kind of keeping this person in your back pocket, so to speak. So I do see that you will be emerging from this old way of doing things, emerging into this new way, gaining a new sense of confidence. What I feel like is going to happen is you're going to trust your intuition. You're going to be doing things a little bit differently. And as you emerge, you will see the fruits of your labor, so to speak. You will see your horizons expanding, your own little, because I feel like a lot of this is within like career, finance, but I do see that in your home life, this is going to positively impact your home life by choosing to move away from this and into something new here. You're going to gain some new opportunities financially, materially, in your career world. You're going to have some new ideas flowing. Just make sure, practice moderation, you know, don't just go out and have no chill with this. Listen to your intuition. And as you listen to your intuition, as you see the positive benefits, these positive things come into your life as a result, I really do feel like you will be gaining a new sense of confidence in yourself and your inner knowing. Okay, pile number one. This is absolutely amazing. I think you're on a really, really incredible, important journey in your life. I think that this is really going to benefit you in more ways than one, not just in your professional life, not just in the life that you put out there for other people, but also in your internal life, your internal world, your personal life. I see that you're really going to flourish and grow, and there are going to be a lot more opportunities coming to you in the coming months, years, as you listen to your intuition, emerge out of your chrysalis, out of your shell, and really work towards expanding your horizons, listening to that inner voice, that inner knowing, and you're going to gain confidence in that area. And like I said, as you gain confidence in that area, as you listen to your intuition more, you are going to have more and more opportunities coming in to your life. Okay, pile number one, that is what I'm seeing for you. This is really exciting. I would love to hear more about your journey. Feel free to share in the comments below if you would like to. We'd all love to support you in this. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Please remember to like, subscribe, like I said, comment if you feel like you'd like to share. It helps the channel so much, and I will see you guys in your next pick a card reading. Bye, pile number one. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to your pile. You have chosen the green moonstone with the colors June Moss and You Hedge, and we are going to be taking a look at what areas of your life you are gaining confidence in. So let's take a look and see what Wild Whiskers Oracle card you have here associated with your pile. We have the Cautious Crab. All right, Cautious Crab says, "Child of the great Mother Ocean, encompass my soul with your sturdy shell." And the keywords here are defense, sensitivity, and self-sufficiency. Okay, pile number two. Let's see here. So I am really seeing with these colors, and I really felt like the green moonstone was perfect for you guys' pile. I'm seeing lots of heart chakra energy here, lots of opening up. I do feel particularly with the Cautious Crab that you have been very closed off towards others. You've been very cautious and kind of scared to let others in, kind of afraid of being vulnerable. That's kind of something that I'm feeling here for your pile. Perhaps we're gaining some confidence in our ability to open up to others. Perhaps we're gaining some confidence in the safety and security of our, I just realized your pile wasn't even in focus, my bad. Okay, so some feeling of safety and security in the realm of relationship for you guys. But let's take a look and see. I've got a few decks here, tarot decks. We're going to get a few cards from each, and we're going to see a little bit more about the areas of your life that you're gaining more confidence in with this energy of the Leo new moon coming up. So let's take a look here and see what areas of their life, pile number two's life, are they gaining confidence in? Okay. I am feeling this one really wants to come out. This one and this one here. And then let's get some more. 4 more from this deck. clarifiers here for pile number 2 and what area of their life they're gaining confidence in. And feeling this one. All right. Let's see what cards we have. We have the High Priestess, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Swords. Okay. And then we have the Page of Coins, the Three of Wands, the Hermit. Let's move these over just a little bit here. And the Hierophant. All right. We have some room for some more cards a bit later here. All right, pile number 2. Let's see here. Okay, pile number 2. What I am seeing here with the High Priestess is there is something here that you are kind of blinded to. You're not seeing the full picture here. Something is kind of hidden for you, or there's something here, there's kind of a blockage here with your confidence, because I noticed something that I really see right off the bat is that the High Priestess's feet are placed on the ground and the ground is yellow. I feel like there is something here hidden behind this curtain that you are just not able to see right now. And I think that this is something that is related. I know I said something about relationships, but what I'm really seeing the more that I look at these cards is that you're really, it's more like this resistance to being vulnerable in this situation. I am seeing quite a bit, well, I see a couple of cards here that make me think that this might be in the area of finance, maybe career, but I do see with this Page of Coins, with this High Priestess here together, that there is something going on in your material world, whether this be career, finances, just something in the material world that you are unable to intuit right now. There's something that you are unable to see. And I see that this is not a situation where it's there and you're willingly not seeing it necessarily, but it's something that you are not meant to see right now. I feel like you are being called to trust. You are being called to be open, to be vulnerable, and to trust that there is something good ahead of you, coming for you in the future here. I see that the area of your life that you're really going to be gaining confidence in is this ability to be confident enough in yourself, in your stability, in who you are, possibly in your financial situation, confident enough to be open to some new things, some new ideas. I see that you are living in a bit of a state of lack here, so to speak. You really feel like you're fighting a battle, maybe even a losing battle. That's kind of what I'm hearing. You feel like you're fighting a losing battle. You feel like all the odds are against you right now. And I feel like this is really preventing you from seeing all of the opportunities that are available to you and really preventing you from expanding your horizons here. I see here that you're being called to kind of go within, kind of check in with yourself. These little cards like to dance all over the place. Kind of check in with yourself and ask yourself, where am I being too guarded? Where is it in my life that I am unwilling to open up and to allow others in, to allow assistance, to allow help? That's kind of what I'm seeing here. I do feel like as you move through this journey of confidence, as you gain confidence in the area and the ability to trust others, you will find help. With the King of Swords here, I don't necessarily see this as you yourself, though. I mean, it could be you, really feeling like your head, you don't have your head in the clouds, you're kind of above that. Um, I see that you're holding it there, you know, but I do see that there is somebody here in your life who is going to kind of rescue you maybe from whatever this situation is. Perhaps this is you. Perhaps you are going to sit here and rescue yourself, and that is very likely, but I do feel like there's someone coming in to help you. I noticed with this Hierophant card, it's all in yellow, and yellow is the color that really, like I said, really symbolizes confidence, really like Leo really embodies that Leo energy, which is this new moon that we're coming into here. And I do see that maybe it is time to go back to the basics. That's kind of what I'm feeling here with the Hermit and the Hierophant here together. Perhaps it is time to go back to the basics in order to expand your horizons. I just really feel like you've been living in this state of lack. You've been living in this state of feeling very frigid and cold and not open to others. And I'm feeling maybe constantly like you're on the defensive, constantly like you're having to fight others. And what I'm seeing and feeling here is that you do not have to do that. I see that this is something that this is a situation that you have created, pile number 2. This is something that is, I don't want to say it's all in your head, because there's definitely, you know, I'm not going to sit here and gaslight you and tell you this is all in your head. I'm sure there are things that you're seeing in your physical world that you are reacting to and finding yourself in this energy as a result. But this is preventing you from expanding your horizons. This is preventing you from really experiencing control over your thoughts. And perhaps that is really what this King of Swords is saying for you, pile number 2, is it is time to get a hold of your thoughts. I feel like you're in your head a lot. You're finding yourself kind of in this lack mindset as a result, and you're really, 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 really cautious. You're really, really afraid to open up and to allow someone to come in and help you. And I think what I'm seeing here is that you are being called to kind of go back to the basics, because you will find your confidence there. Perhaps there's something that you've been trying and it's just not working, and you're being called to go back to the basics, go back to the drawing board, take a couple of steps back, rewind a little bit, and you will find your confidence there. You will find, and as you find that confidence, you will be able to be a bit more open. And I think in this journey, you're being called to be a bit more open here with this. I think you're being a bit too cautious, because I know that you can't see everything going on here with whatever this situation is. Possibly a new idea, a new career. Maybe you're feeling a bit stuck. You don't really know what to choose here. You don't really know where you need to go, what you should be doing. And really what I'm seeing here, that it is going to be important to kind of go back to the basics, go within, and allow yourself to be open to some new ideas. I think that this inability to be open to other ideas, to be vulnerable, is really putting you on the defensive here. It's really making it to where you're living kind of in this frigid state, this lack mindset. And I think that you would really benefit from opening up to others here, pile number 2. And I think that that is an area where you're going to gain confidence, and you're going to gain confidence in your ability to be open and knowing that you are still safe. It is okay to be open to new things, to new ideas. The Hierophant can talk about being a bit stuck in your ways even. And while I do think the Hierophant here is also saying, take a couple steps back, kind of go back to the drawing board, don't be so stuck in your ways. You know, it's saying kind of all of that here to me. Let's get a few more cards, kind of get some clarification and possibly some practical advice for you, pile number 2, and regarding the best way to kind of go about this new journey, where you can finally feel like you're not in a state of this frigid, is that a word? This state of feeling frigid, this state of where you're like really on the defensive. That's really what I'm seeing here. You're very much on the defensive. You're very much feeling like you're having to fight off others right now. And I'm kind of feeling like that's not necessary. I kind of feel like this is a situation that you're putting yourself into, possibly because you can't see, like you're trying to I feel like you're trying to choose a road. This may be you trying to choose a career, trying to choose a major in college, trying to decide what it is that you want to do with your life, but you can't see every single option and exactly where that path is leading. And as a result, you're really feeling stuck. You're really feeling alone. Maybe you have a lot of people in your ear suggesting this, that, or the other. And as a result, you've just really closed off to what everyone has to say, any advice, and as a result, I think a lot of times when we close off to people in one area of our life, we find that that kind of reverberates through other areas. So I think you may be feeling kind of frigid emotionally as well. Here, pile number 2, but let's go ahead and get those cards and see here. Like just some practical advice for you. Ooh, okay, have to grab that one off the floor. For what you need to do here. Those 3, let me grab that one that fell. Okay. Let's see here. So we have the Chariot. We have the 4 of Blades or Swords. We have the King of Swords again. And we have the King of Cups. Yes, okay. Okay, I feel like in an effort to make this decision or to start this journey, for some reason, I could be totally off here, but I really feel like you guys are like maybe high school seniors, maybe in college, maybe you're starting a new career. I just feel like this is the beginning of your adult life, possibly the beginning of a new chapter in your material world, in your career here. And I do feel like you're trying to move this too fast with the Chariot. I do feel like you are trying to go too fast or possibly trying to force something here. And I am seeing with the 4 of Blades that you need to slow down. You need to rest. You need to take a break for a minute. Because I think you're doing too much, pile number 2. And not doing too much isn't physically expending too much energy, doing too much in that way. I think in your head, and possibly how that, the way the head ties in with the heart, because Leo is very heart-centered, and that's the energy that we're really working with this upcoming week. I feel like you're just a little bit too much in your head. You're a little bit too much in your feels. You're just too much in there right now. And I think that you're really being called to get your head above the clouds, because we also have the King of Blades or the King of Swords here again. So I see that you're really being called to possibly go back to the drawing board, take a step back and look within, be on your own a bit, listen to yourself, and take a bit of a rest mentally, possibly. I just see that you're doing too much. You're trying too hard. Possibly you're even trying to force something that is just not meant to be. And then we have the King of Cups or Elixirs here underneath the King of Blades or the King of Swords. You're really being called to balance head and heart here, pile number 2. I think that you're getting ahead of yourself. I think that you're finding yourself in this lack mindset. This inability to see new horizons necessarily, or something to that extent, because you're really just on the defensive. You're really being very frigid. And I see that the area of your life that you are going to gain confidence in is the area, or is the part of your life where you are vulnerable and you are open to others. You are just way too cautious. You're not trusting others at all. And I think that it's time to allow yourself to trust others. Listen to who you feel safe with. Listen to that inner knowing, who you feel safe sharing things with, who you don't. I see here, cautious crab, something that's really jumping out at me is this sensitivity, this self-sufficiency. Perhaps you are trying a bit too hard to be self-sufficient. Perhaps you are trying a bit too hard to do it all on your own. Just like this person, they're sitting here fighting all of this on their own, fighting all of these battles on their own. Five of Pentacles, they're wandering outside in the cold, frigid snow. And they're right outside. This is actually supposed to be like a church, like a community center, like a place where you can go and get help. They're sitting there outside, freezing, feeling the state of lack, when really all they have to do is go inside, open up, and ask for assistance. And that is something that I'm seeing here, is you are being told to slow your roll, slow it down, take a mental break here, and possibly ask someone else, someone who knows, someone who feels, someone who knows, someone who has experience in this area. Perhaps this is a traditional figure like a counselor or something to that extent. They are going to instill some confidence in you by being able to assist you in this time. And by assisting you, they're going to open up and expand a lot of horizons for you. But it is going to be important to allow yourself to ask for help. And I see that that is where you're going to gain confidence. You're going to gain confidence in your ability to balance your head and your heart, and you're going to gain confidence in the ability to be vulnerable. I know that sounds a little weird, possibly gaining confidence in your ability to be vulnerable, but possibly gaining confidence in others, gaining confidence in the ability of others to help you. And I feel like you are being called to be open and vulnerable, and to perhaps not be on the defensive so much. Listen to the advice of others. There are others out there who they've been there, they've done that, they know what you've been through, they know what you're going through. And they might have some good practical advice for you. Pile number 2. I think it's just really important for you to kind of take a rest from doing it all by yourself. I think that that's really what you've been doing here. You've been trying to handle it all by yourself. And as a result, you are just finding yourself just kind of in this state of lack, kind of your mind's getting the best of you. You feel like you're fighting all these battles on your own. And you're trying to move things just too fast. It's time to slow down, ask for some help, and I think you will see when you ask for help and when this help comes through for you. And you actually, not only do they say, yes, I'd be happy to help you with that, but also the help that they give you ends up making you successful, or ends up really helping you. I feel like you are going to see, oh wow, it's really okay for me to be vulnerable and open and to ask help. And I feel more confidence in doing that later in my life when I do run into issues, because I don't have to do it all by myself. When I try to do it all by myself, I am kind of fighting an uphill battle. I'm kind of wearing myself down. I end up trying to move too fast, trying to force things to happen. So I see for you, pile number 2, you will gain confidence in this season here with this new moon coming up. You are going to gain confidence in others. You're going to gain confidence in your ability to trust others and to be open to others. There are people out there who are wanting to help you. You merely just have to step inside, open up, and say, hey, this is the situation. Can I get some help? Can I get some advice? And just take the time to do that. Perhaps here with the Hermit, I'm also kind of seeing that it's going to be important to take some time to yourself and kind of try to understand why it is that things are this way, with you being so resistant to being vulnerable with others. Maybe do a little bit of inner, I don't know, kind of go within, do maybe a little bit of work there with that, a little bit of shadow work, so to speak, a little bit of inner healing. Try to better understand where this blockage is coming from so that you can heal it and move on. And I think when you do that, you will greatly gain confidence in your ability to trust others and trust that there are people out there who genuinely are willing to help you. not everybody is just out for themselves and don't want to help others. There are people out there who it's their whole job to help others. That's something that I'm seeing with the Hierophant. I really feel like this is going to be a counselor, someone like that who can really help you gain confidence. There's this whole card is yellow. I feel like this person is going to come into your life and they are going to really change the way that you see others, and the way that you feel about opening up to others and asking for help. But I do see that it is going to have to be you that walks in and asks for the help. It's not just going to magically appear for you. You are going to have to take the steps and say, hey, I need help with this. I need advice, and allow yourself to be open to receiving that. Don't allow yourself to be too defensive. You might hear something that you don't really want to hear, but in the end, it is going to be beneficial for you, and you will gain confidence in your ability to trust others and the help that they are able to offer you. And pile number 2, this is what I am seeing for you in your reading. I wish you all the best. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It helps so much, and I will see you guys in your next pick a card reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Rose Quartz along with the colors Sweet Papaya and Timeless Terracotta. We are going to be taking a look today and seeing what areas of your life you are gaining confidence in with this this new moon in Leo coming up on the 16th of August. So let's take a look here and kind of see what that energy is going to be like for you. Let's take a look and see first what your Wild Whiskers Oracle card is. And we have the Grounded Goat. It says, sure-footed mountain dweller, bless me with your balance and grace. And the keywords on this card are persistence, discipline, and stability. Okay. I love all this little peachy pink colors for you, pile number 3. They're so pretty and cute with the little flowers, the colors that you've chosen. Definitely a vibe, my friends. So we are going to get let's get some tarot cards for you, kind of understand this energy better for what areas of your life you're going to be getting some confidence in the upcoming weeks. We are going to start with a couple of decks here. So let's just get a few cards. Ooh, okay. Find out what areas of your life you are gaining confidence in. And then let's get a few more. What area pile number 3 is gaining some confidence in? Oh, okay, there we go. All right. So we have the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Coins, the 9 of Cups, and the Empress. Ooh, okay. Pile number 3. Just right off the bat, I'm going to let you know what I'm seeing before we get into these other kind of clarifiers here for you. You have been working hard. You are almost at the end of this journey where you have been working so hard, and you are about to experience the abundance and the fruit of your hard work. You're about to reap what you sow, so to speak. You have been putting in a lot of hard work. You have really been working hard to cultivate something and grow something. I see here in your material world, whether that be your career, your finances, There's just something in your material world that you have been working really, really hard to make happen. And I see that it is happening for you, pile number 3. This is going to be very, very satisfying here for you with the 9 of Cups. You are going to feel very satisfied, very, very happy with yourself. And as a result, you are really going to feel like you have it all. Pile number 3. This is such a happy, positive energy here that I'm seeing for you. I think that you're going to be gaining some confidence in your ability to make it happen for you, so to speak. Make shit happen for you. You have been doing it. You have stayed grounded. You have been persistent. You have been disciplined. And here you are making it happen. And I see that you are going to be gaining confidence, this newfound confidence, when you realize that you've really been able to achieve everything that you have been working so hard towards. But let's get a look at these other cards for you. Let's see what else we have. We have the 8 of Wands here, the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. That's been coming out for every pile. I feel like there's just lots of new exploration, new chapters being opened. The 2 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Okay. Let's get these all kind of situated. Make sure you can see them all. All right. Pile number 3, what I am seeing here is things have been moving. Like, once you started this journey of hard work, it really started moving quickly for you. You've been kind of collaborating with others. You've been expanding your horizons as a result, making the right decisions, even if you couldn't see the outcomes of everything, even if you really had to use your intuition here, really had to fly by the seat of your pants is kind of like the phrase that comes to mind. Taking just the right steps. I see that you are gaining confidence in your ability to kind of make shit happen for yourself, get shit done, and get it done, not just get it done, but get it done in a way that doesn't just leave you satisfied with all the work that you've put in, with the fruits of your labor. Also, getting it done so well that you're able to really feel comfortable here. And I'm seeing a lot of this, like, what I'm seeing here is that the results of this what's the word? This uptick in confidence, this gain in confidence, I'm seeing the results are very, very material for you. Like, you've really put in the work. You're seeing the material benefits of the work that you've been putting in. However, you have been doing some work internally. You have really conquered the mind. You've really been able to just make the right choices, do just the right things in order to make it happen. You've been very thrifty. You've been very you notice she's keeping an eye out. She's kind of looking behind her, looking at her behind her shoulder. You've been very cautious about the way that you've gone about this journey that you've been on. You've worked really hard, and I am seeing that that is being acknowledged here in your cards, and you are going to experience a lot of satisfaction and, like, anything you could want. All the comforts of life here are being brought towards you. I see here something that's really standing out for me on this card is all this wheat here. Like bounty, ready to be sown, or ready to be reaped. Like, you're going to really reap the rewards. Like, there's a harvest here coming for you. The trees are ready to be harvested. The apples are ready. I just see all this amazing material comfort and wealth coming towards you, pile number 3. And I see that it has came quickly, and it is because you've worked well with others. You've really, like, set your sights kind of on the long game. You've been playing the long game, so to speak. You've really been wanting to expand your horizons. You've done just that. You've made the right choices. You've used your intuition. You've been a bit thrifty with this, cautious about it, but you've really been trying to make the right choices, really done the right things. And I am seeing that you are just simply gaining confidence in your ability to kind of be a little badass. Pile number 3. You've just been very persistent, and you've really kept a level head here, and you've been able to achieve something great here in your life, physically, materially, financially, for yourself, pile number 3. And that is where you're gaining confidence in your ability to go out there and really make it happen for yourself, because you're going, after all this hard work you've put in, you are going to see the results of that. And you're gonna go, wow, I freaking did that. I did that, you know? I asked for help when it was time. I collaborated with others. I knew when it was time to, I don't know, when it's time to go on the journey by myself, when it's time to collaborate and bring others in. But you're going to experience so much satisfaction. You really wanted to expand your horizons, and I see that you've done just that, and you're doing just that, pile number 3. Yeah, I mean, you're gaining confidence in your ability to really make it happen, and I think you're going to go on and do some really great things, pile number 3. This rose quartz is really popping out at me right now, and I really see that you're really going to be feeling a lot of self-love and a lot of appreciation for yourself and the hard work and effort that you have put in to get to where you're at right now, pile number 3. Let's get just a few more cards for you. I feel like your reading is pretty clear. Like, you really went out and did the damn thing. You really did. And I see that there's just a lot of amazing things coming your way because you really trusted in yourself to get it done. And you're just going to gain even more confidence in your ability to do hard things and make things happen for yourself. But let's get a few more cards here, maybe some practical advice on how to continue to move forward as you continue to develop this confidence and your ability to make it happen and to do great things. So let's see here. Practical advice for pile number 3. And I want that one. All right. Let's see here. We have the 4 of Swords. Okay. We have the Sun. We have the Lovers. I want to make sure you can see all of your cards. And we have the 9 of Cups again. I'm just going to set that right there for you. Okay, yes. What I'm seeing here, practical advice for you, pile number 3. I think it's time to take a rest. I think it's time to really rest and enjoy the harvest. I think it's really time to rest and enjoy all the benefits that you have accumulated, everything that you have gained from working so hard. We have another 9 of Cups here. I feel like you're just really being called to enjoy what you've cultivated, enjoy what you have achieved. 4 of Blades talks about taking a rest, allowing yourself to just, I don't know, I really see it almost as like falling into a deep sleep, feeling very restful. That way you can get up and continue to, do the damn thing again and create even more abundance in your life. That is like the word that I see for you is abundance. You have created so much abundance, and you are really gaining confidence in your ability to continue to do that. We have the Sun card here. I mean, I really feel like you can, everything under the sun, anything under the sun that you want, pile number 3, I feel like you can make it happen for yourself. Like, you really can. And I mean, that it's just amazing here. And the Lovers too, I feel like this is talking not so much about a relationship necessarily, but the Lovers also talks about choice. I feel like you made a choice to do this. You could have said, this is too hard. This is too hard. Nothing's going to come of this. I don't know if I can do this. And you really said, no, you know what? I can. You made the right choice here. And you really are reaping the benefits of that. You really are seeing all that you are capable of. Pile number 3, you are being called to take a bit of a rest. Do not allow yourself to burn out. It's okay to rest, just like it's okay to work hard. It is okay to rest and to enjoy what we have gained. If we go and go and go and achieve and achieve and achieve, we will burn ourselves out. Happens to everybody, even the best of us. So make sure, take a little bit of a rest, enjoy the fruits of your labor and all of your hard work. And remember that you can have anything under the sun that you want. You just, the sun is just, it's so cool to see that come out in this reading, because we really are talking about this Leo energy, and Leo is at home in the sun sign. And I really see here that you're really at home. That's kind of what that feels like here. You really feel like you're at home with yourself. Maybe you're kind of gaining confidence, not just in your ability to do things, but maybe just in who you are in general. This is a very, very confidence boosting journey that you have been on, and you are seeing the rewards of that, the benefits of that, and you are feeling so much satisfaction. And I'm seeing here that anything that you choose to do, you can make happen for yourself. Take a break a little bit, get some rest, enjoy everything that you've cultivated here for yourself. Pile number 3, enjoy this kind of 9 of Cups satisfaction. Actually, it's kind of neat. Let's take a look at this card real fast. It says we have wish, bliss, joy, love. And I really see that is really what you've cultivated here, not just physically, but internally. You've done so much work. That's kind of what I'm seeing here, down here with this journey, is you've done a lot of work internally, and not just externally, but internally, to make this happen. You have stayed grounded, you have been persistent, you have been disciplined, and you are being rewarded for that. For all of that hard work, and you are just going to gain even more confidence in your ability to make things happen for yourself. This is so exciting. Pile number 3, congratulations on all the hard, like just the outcome of all the hard work that you've put in is really paying off. And if you don't feel quite like it's paying off yet, it will. I can promise you, pile number 3, it will pay off. Keep up the good work, keep up the hard work, but remember, take a bit of a rest for yourself, enjoy the fruits of your labors, and then when you're ready to get back at it, I feel like you just know when it's time to make it happen and when it's time to kind of lay back, relax, enjoy enjoy everything that you've cultivated here. But I mean, your pile is just so clear. Pile number 3, you've really been working to make it happen, and you're going to gain more confidence in your ability to do that for yourself. And remember that you can have anything under the sun. It's just making the choice to really just go for it and do it. But yeah, pile number 3, that's really what I'm seeing for you here, my friends. Keep up the hard work, keep up the good work. Don't forget to take a little bit of a rest and enjoy everything that you've accomplished. I will see you guys in your next pick a card reading. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel so, so much. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, pile number 3. Hello, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Indigo Agate stone along with the colors Winding River and this one's hard to read on there, Swedish Blue. Okay, so we are going to be taking a look at what areas of your life you are gaining confidence in with this Leo and new moon. We also have a Wild Whiskers Oracle card for you as well to kind of go along with your reading. So let's take a look. We have Graceful Giraffe, Heavenward bound pillar, heighten my awareness and intuition. And the keywords here are growth, foresight, and vision. Okay, one of the first things I'm noticing for you, pile number 4, Indigo Agate talks a lot about or it kind of represents the development of psychic abilities here. And I see that we have growth, foresight, and vision. So I do feel like you're going to be gaining some confidence in your ability to discern, maybe your discernment here in certain situations. But let's get some tarot cards for you, kind of take a look and see a little bit more about this area of your life that you are going to be gaining some confidence in. Just going to get a few for pile number 4. What area of their life they're feeling or gaining confidence in here. All right. Let's get 4 more for you. I see those 2, this one, and this guy right here. Okay. So off the bat, we have this 8 of coins. We have this 4 of cups. Make sure you can see your cards here. We have the High Priestess. Yeah. We have Judgment. Okay, yes, 100% pile number 4. You are definitely going to be gaining confidence in your ability to make choices, to discern between different decisions that might come up, to kind of understand situations more, to make good judgment calls here. I am seeing that this is possibly in the realm of the physical world here with the 8 of coins, in the realm of your work, that you are going to be able to make some really good decisions here as to what it is you need to be doing, don't need to be doing, making good judgment calls, really listening to your intuition, trusting your foresight here, your vision. This graceful giraffe card really just says it all. Heighten my awareness and intuition, and I see that that's something that's been going on, and you're going to gain more confidence in your ability, in your intuition, in your ability to trust that, to make good judgment calls here, to discern between different choices that may be available to you, possibly in your material world, with your career, with your finances, with your work. Let's take a look at these cards, kind of get some clarifiers for each of these. We have the 2 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and Death. Yes, okay. Absolutely. All right. Pile number 4. It's crazy how these cards will totally line up with these here. So 4 of Cups and 2 of Swords really talk about making decisions, making choices here. 4 of Cups can kind of be talking about not really feeling satisfied with any choices that you have, a little bit, maybe feeling a little bit bored, but I don't really see that with this particular 4 of Cups card here. I do really see that this figure on here is very pleased with the cup that is coming towards them. As they're sitting here looking at all their options a little bit. I see with 2 of Swords too, this is very much about making choices when you don't necessarily have all of the information here, really having to use your intuition and kind of discern what the best option is for you. With 10 of Wands and 8 of Coins, this is definitely about your career. This is most likely about your career, your material world, kind of putting in some hard work here to make something happen for yourself. Here with this High Priestess, 4 of Wands, we're seeing here this really a celebration of the hard work that you've been putting in. and a celebration of your ability to discern and make good judgment calls. I feel like you are going to be coming up on a period here with this new moon in Leo where it's going to be time to decide when to maybe end a chapter in your life and begin something new. The Death card talks about endings, kind of natural endings to things. You do see over here, I see that the sun is rising in the background, so we do see that there will be some new, and possibly this could be that the sun is setting, but for me, I'm really feeling that in this case for you, it's the sun is rising, like a new horizon. I really see that you're gonna be gaining confidence in your ability to make the right judgment calls, to trust your intuition. It's really interesting. We have seen that a lot in all of the readings here. It's about trusting yourself, trusting your ability to make the right decisions, to do the right things, to have confidence in your intuition and your gut feelings that you're getting. I see that it is very important for you to celebrate this ability to discern between different options, to kind of see the unseen, so to speak. I don't know, that I really see that. I don't know if this is, I don't know if you do have psychic abilities, if this is alluding to that specifically, but I definitely do see that you are going to be making a judgment call here regarding a situation, possibly at work, something you've worked hard on. We're seeing the natural ending of that kind of coming about, and I think it's really important for you to celebrate your ability to discern in this situation. And not just that, but I see that your ability to discern and make the right choice in this situation is going to lead to favorable outcome and celebration here. You've been working hard for something, you've made good choices, you've been using your intuition, and I see that you will be gaining more confidence in your ability to continue to do this, particularly in the realm of finance, career, possibly creative endeavors. I do see that these are creative endeavors that bring in financial stability or wealth in some way, shape, or form. And I feel that you're gaining your confidence in your ability to make the right decisions, make the right judgment call, listen, kind of read between the lines almost. I see that you are gaining confidence in your ability to read between the lines of a situation and make the right judgment call. You're going to gain confidence in your ability to know when it's time to let go of something, to put an end to something, to put a stop to something possibly. And when it's a good time to move forward with something. I feel like that is where you're gaining confidence. Let's get some practical advice for you. Pile number 4, kind of about this situation, about this discernment that you have been developing, and kind of where you should go from here with this. This is super exciting, pile number 4. I think this is really going to be very, very beneficial to you once you realize how important it is for you to be confident in yourself and your judgment calls. So yeah, let's just take a look and see for a second. See, ooh. All right, that one too. I'm feeling that one and that one. All right. Practical advice here, possibly a little bit more on the situation. 2 of Coins, Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Swords, or Blades, and the 4 of Blades. Okay. Okay, pile number 4. What I am seeing here, practical advice for you. Practical advice here is going to be to stay balanced here in this career, in this whatever this is that you've been working hard towards, that you've been really using your intuition, reading between the lines in order to make a good judgment call. I'm seeing here that you are being, the practical advice here is to continue to remain balanced in this situation, to not give in too much to one side or the other. Perhaps this is kind of speaking to a balance between what you're feeling and what you're seeing here. I also see that you are being advised to take a bit of a rest, possibly. Maybe you've been working a bit hard here, and I don't know if this is necessarily a rest physically, maybe as much as a rest emotionally, mentally, psychically, if that's something that you're into. Don't overextend yourself here with this. I'm also seeing for advice here for you is to make sure you're picking your battles with all of this when you're making these judgment calls. And I do see that part of what you're gaining confidence in is your ability to pick your battles wisely, your ability to know when it's time to work, when it's time to rest. And I see that this is all kind of cyclical to a certain extent. This is almost karmic. There was another pile that, or maybe a couple other piles that had the Wheel of Fortune come out for them in this deck as well, where the practical advice or something deeper that their guides wanted them to know is that this is the ending of a cycle and a beginning of something new for you. It's interesting to see this actually next to the Death card for you, because I'm seeing the end of a cycle here and the beginning of another one. As you gain confidence in your ability to discern and make the right decisions in whatever area of your life that this is, whether this be a creative endeavor, a material endeavor, there's something here that you've been, working on very hard. You've been really doing your best to make the right decisions, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor with this, with the mastery here. And that's possibly what this is talking about as well, is a mastery in your ability to discern and make good choices in this realm. I see that it's really important for you to celebrate your ability to do this, but to remember to take a rest and to pick your battles wisely with this as well. Remember to stay balanced, balance between head and heart, what you're able to see and what you're able to feel and discern. I see that that is kind of something that you're being called to remember. But I do see that this is the beginning of a new cycle for you, kind of the beginning of a new chapter for you, where you will be able to integrate your ability to discern and read between the lines in certain situations, and it is going to be something positive, and it's going to be something that pays off for you in the end. Pile number 4. Let's see here. Let's see if I see anything else for you. For some reason, I feel like I need to get a couple of more cards to kind of understand this here, whatever this might be. Possibly even this Judgment and Death card here too, to just kind of understand a little bit better what these situations are. Let me grab deck here. Let's do this one. Clarifier, maybe for this 8 of Coins and 10 of Wands. We have the Everything is Fine, or it's like the 10 of Swords here. And then a clarifier for Judgment and Death over here. Wheel of Fortune again. Yes. So knowing when to end a cycle, when to end something, begin something new. Definitely that's what that is talking about here. The ending of the old, the beginning of something new. With this Everything is Fine card, I feel like you've really been through a moment of really hard work. And this Everything is Fine card reminds me of that meme where it's like a dog sitting at a table with coffee and everything is on fire around them, and they're like, this is fine, everything's fine. That's kind of the energy that I see that you're kind of coming out of. and moving away from here. That's ending. You're going to have some new beginnings start. That's going to be just a lot more pleasant. And I think that gaining the confidence, the ability, like confidence in your ability to discern what situations are for you, what situations are not for you, what energy is for you, what energy is not for you. I'm feeling a lot of that for you here. Picking your battle, making choices, staying balanced. Like, I just see that you will be gaining confidence in your ability to do all of this. And I do see that this is going to result in a lot of growth for you. In these new chapters of your life, you're going to experience a lot of growth. You're really heightening your awareness. You're going to really be able to trust your intuition more and more as you see that when you do trust your intuition, when you do kind of trust that gut feeling, and when you do read between the lines in a situation and not just taking it for face value, and you see that continues to pay off for you and results in the ending of old outdated cycles and the beginning of new cycles, that positive cycles that you're happy to have come into your life, your confidence is going to grow in your ability to discern, to use that discernment, and to use it not just, I don't know, sometimes with some of that stuff, it feels like there's not necessarily a practical application, but I feel like you have definitely found a practical application for the usage of your ability to kind of intuit the things, the unseen things that others might not be seeing. Perhaps you're able to kind of feel out a situation kind of better than others around you. Make sure and trust that. And I see that you will be gaining the confidence as you see as you see how everything pans out, and you see that this ends up working for your favor. Just remember to pick your battles, stay balanced, know when it's time to go for it, know when it's time to rest. Make sure to celebrate this too. This is definitely a gift that you have, and I think it is a gift that is meant to be celebrated, and I feel like you're being reminded to appreciate it and to kind of enjoy it. That's just kind of on the tip of my tongue there. I feel like I need to say that. It's important to appreciate it and enjoy it, because not everybody has this, but you do have this, pile number 4, and it is a really positive thing for you, and it is going to result in the ending of old cycles that no longer serve you and the beginning of new ones that do. But anyways, pile number 4. This is where I see that you're gaining confidence in your life with this new moon in Leo coming up. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this reading. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel so much, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.